Welcome back. Am I muted? I'm not muted. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel and do some S. Tonight, we get back into farming and we give away some land. Not give away some land. We draw for some new land and we get people their land that they bought willingly. Nobody forced them to. Plus a tractor. And a tractor. Voice is still struggling. Sorry I'm late. I was trying to figure out how my Facebook and Instagram account got compromised. Somebody went and followed 150 people or so on my Instagram account and posted some stuff about Elon Musk somehow. I don't know. I didn't even get an email about changing anything or nothing. No two-factor authentication to log in, nothing. So there's that. And on Facebook, somebody was trying to run ads on my channel for some kind of crypto thing. And it's like, dude, can I not catch a break? Seriously? It's just silly. It's just silly. Like, crazy. So I went through and changed passwords on everything, even though I just changed them not that long ago. Even after the hack, I changed them again, but changed them all. So there we go. Man, crazy. I ran security checks on my computer. I don't have anything compromised. It's so weird. All right. Land auctions have been closed. Looks like Bud snuck in one this afternoon for $170K for the John Deere. That's a steal, man. That's an absolute steal. And then Tia and Terenzi, the only two people that bid on anything. So there you go. Let's go get some stuff delivered here. Oh man. Back on. Whose are these? Who do these belong to? Those are Cobras. Okay. I'm sure Cobra will get them at some point. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I have no idea. I've run all the checks. I've done all the password stuff. 2FA set up on everything. So I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I'm just before just deleting my Facebook and Instagram accounts and being done with it, or at least my Facebook account anyway. It is impossible to get anybody to get anywhere with help on Facebook. There is no contact us or whatever. When you click the help thing, it just goes to this generic, here's a list of problems, select one, and then tell us what's going on. And the account compromised is not even on there. So it's like, wow, come on, guys. So I don't know. I could see that the location that somebody logged into my site or my Facebook from, and I am not in that city. So I've never been to that city, as a matter of fact. So I don't know how they're doing it. Weird.
3-month resub.
Weird. Black Mare gifting a tier 1 sub to Jeremy Burnett. Jeremy, enjoy these emotes as always. And Junior resubbing with that Twitch Prime for 34 months. Thank you, dude, for 34 months. Much appreciated. Much appreciated. Throw some hearts and plungers from Golden TP in chat for both. Much appreciated. I'm just trying to copy this, man. Get out of here. That's all I wanted to do. That was weird. Why my music pause? What is going on tonight? I swear there's nothing wrong with my computer, but it definitely feels like something is up, for sure. But either way, I don't blame you. I got rid of Facebook a few years ago. Haven't looked back. Man, since they switched to this meta thing, it's so weird. Honestly, it's so strange. It's hard to get anywhere. It's like it's way overly complicated for a user interface. There's way too many different menus. Like, Instagram is simple. Instagram is pretty simple. YouTube is actually fairly simple compared to Facebook. Twitch is really simple compared to Facebook. Having your own web page is pretty simple compared to having Facebook. Some of the stuff's on the meta thing, some of it's on the regular thing, some of it's on your account page, some of it's on your brand page. It's just it's way too much. It's way too much. As soon as my verification's done, I am going to probably disable my Facebook account. Junior's computer locked up when he started ATS. No good. That's no good at all. That's no good at all. All right. Well, I guess we can start. God, why am I clicking on everything in the sun over here? Big thanks to Black Mare for the gifted sub, and Jeremy, enjoy the emotes. It's also why I'll never get an Oculus. It's on a whole different account though, which is one reason I haven't used it, because they don't block your real name on the account. It's like, God, man, when you turn it on and you're like looking around, it shows all your information right there on screen. It's like, dude, what kind of dumbness is this? Like, so silly. I should have got the Valve. I knew better, but I should have got the Valve. Use the Messenger app. I'll use Facebook for that. Well, I mean, this is a separate app though, right? Like, you don't even have to have like the whole Facebook site. You just have the app. That makes sense. All right, let's get Bud his tractor for 170K here. Let's jump over. How much money does Bud have? Let's go see. Half Bud's got 2 million. Yeah, let's just jump over to his farm and we will buy that. Hang on, let me log in first here. Go jump over to Bud's farm. Actually, Bud, if you're here, well, actually, no, I want to buy it. That way I can, just buy the base model and then give him the money he needs back. All right. Large tractor. We're doing the John Deere 9R, right? John Deere 9R series. Man, that's a heck of a steal. 170. Oh, it disappeared again. 170K. That's crazy. All right, let's do the math. I keep clicking off of stuff. What is going on? Did I just kill the stream? No, okay. 346. Minus 170. 170. Oh, that should have been easy. Brain working with me bad tonight. Brain 176. What do you send, Bud? 176,000 after we buy this. Wow, brain is not working good. Oh man. Charlotte, how's it going? Bud, I'm going to buy this and then I'll send you the 176,000. So. Bye. Cool. All right, that's all Bud had, right? It was just the land. I mean, just the tractor. Okay, let's jump back over to the bank farm. That way I can go ahead and get you finished up here. Yeah, there we go. Bank farm, yep. All right, I'm gonna send Bud. Nope. Bud, half Bud acres. Then we're gonna transfer to farm. 176. Transfer. There you go, sir. 176 transferred. What's up, Go Trex? How's it going? You know what? I missed Warnock coming in. It's been a while. Yeah, buddy. Hope you're doing well. I missed you coming in. I just realized Go Trex popped in too, and I was like, hey, somebody else popped in a minute ago. It was Warnock. There you go, Half Bud Acres. You are all set. And it looks like Terenzi and Tia both won some land. Terenzi, are you on right now? J-Rock's on. Tortuga's on. Cool. I'll handle Tia's, I guess. And for Terenzi, we'll just sell this piece. It is field 25. That's not the button I wanted to hit. That one. Field 25. Right? 25. For 90K. There you go. If you will, buy the land and then send me some money. Send me 5K. And we'll call it even. Send the bank farm 5K, we'll call it even. And then field 34 for Tia. 34, right? 34. Yeah. Okay. All right, so we got Bud taken care of. Let's delete that. We got Renzi taken care of. Did you send me that 5K? I think you did. Renzi taken care of. That one can go. That one can go. I assume you sent it. Yeah, 5,000 transfer. Cool. J-Rock, what's up, buddy? J-Rock's over here picking him up a cedar, it looks like. Oh, man, it's about to get dark. We got to do dark farming again. Dang. I don't want to do dark farming again. Let's hop over to Tia's place. And we'll pick up some land. Bye. There we go. And then we'll send the bank 5K. Bank farm, transfer money. No, we don't want to send all that. There we go. Transfer 5K to the bank farm. Sweet. And then, yep, there we go. And then we'll hop back to my farm. And I think that's it. I think that's all the transactions for tonight. So, cool. Tia now officially has... Oh, no, don't pin that. Pin that message. Tell me. Delete. All right. Edit message. No tractor tonight. All right. We got 3 land pieces tonight, right? 3 pieces of land tonight. I think that would be right. Let's get back on the downhill outhouse here. I think that's it. I think we're good. Yeah, I think we're good, right? Everybody taken care of? Updated image for the map in here. Updated image for the map. We'll just post it again. There we go. And no, that was not right. Sorry, the bids were not open. I'm trying to click too many buttons at the same time, I think. All right, we're going to delete that one. There we go, and I'm going to type in some new ones. Sweet. All right, it looks like we're ready to get to this. You guys ready to draw some land now, or we want to wait? Land purchase, 5K sent. Cool, thanks, buddy. I saw it pop up. We good. Draw, ready to go? Okay, all right. Buddy, calm down. Calm down. We'll go. We'll go. All right, here we go. Here we go. 3 pieces is all we're doing tonight. 3 pieces is all we get. Build 8. Or 25K. Right? Build 8 for 25K. Okay. Remove. Number 2. $27. Oh boy. Oh boy. I was waiting on 17 myself, but 27. 27 field 27 for 90K. Okay. There we are. 27 for 90K. We got it. All right, last one. $50. Where's 50? Oh, that's liable to be a battle. There's lots of folks right there around that field. Build 50 for 90K. All right, so we got field 8, field 27, and field 50. Bidding is now open. There you go. There you go. Move. That leaves us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. How's it 11? Did we do something wrong there? Oh no, because we're gonna do 2. That'll make it 9, and 3 will make it 6. Yeah, we did something wrong. Either way. Either way. I count the 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. No, it's 10. Okay, that makes more sense. That makes more sense. All right. There we go. Bidding is underway. You're more than welcome to go bid. So we got field 8 way up here on the top, right yonder. And then we got field 27, which is right here in the middle. Cobra's land, Terenzi's land, Bud's land, and my land, all right there converging on 27. Bud already had his stuff typed in on 27. And for field 8. Nice. And then field 50 down here is also connected to Bud's, Cobra's, and Terenzi's land. So, yeah. I guess we'll have to wait and see, won't we? How that turns out. But well, there you go, folks. I'm gonna do some night work. Working on a night move. What do we got? What we got? Oh, we got night harvesting again. Hey, I'll take night harvest. So I got on here and rolled this field, and then my head started hurting, so I got off. But I did get on here and roll one field. We have $220,000. How's that work? $85,000 loan. Woo! Yeah. Loan paid off. I don't know who got on here and made money, but thank you. I appreciate it. I greatly appreciate you. Much appreciated. Yeah, so I don't know if this out here got planted in grass or not. That was the intention. So hopefully, I don't know, maybe. we're going to go see. We may cut the trees and get rid of them. And stop doing trees. Oh, dang, son. Somebody done got on here and planted it. Look at them go. It needs lime, though. Nobody's rolling or putting lime down. Come on, man. Losing like 28% on our yield right there with no lime and not rolling it. Let's see. I need the truck. Truck. Where you at, truck? Trucky truck. What, is it sitting here? Oh, it is. It's sitting on the other side of it. It's sitting on the other side. Let me grab my wheel. Hang on. I gotta dust it off because it sits in my floor. Not only does it sit in my floor, it sits next to my feet. So, and I'm one of those weird people that I wear shoes in the house. So, because we have hardwood, and I'm constantly in and out and up and down, in and out of the house and everything else. So. Screen check. Oh, I'm on the right screen. We good. I ain't got started yet. We good. Lumbar support, check. Pull the shirt back down, check. All right, there we go. All right, wheels good, check. Yep, can confirm. Okay, I think we are good to go now. My buttons are forever far away though. I need to order one of those things from Etsy. What I need to do. Stream Deck holder. Let's see, farming. See if it'll catch up with us at some point here. I'm cool with sleeping if everybody is, so I'm good with it. You also wear shoes inside? Yeah, I mean, people say it's weird, and it's like, well, I mean, it's not your house, right? It's my house. Yeah, I'm fine with that. I don't have anything going on, so. Needs a nap? Okay. Yeah, I mean, I'm fine with playing at night, guys. I'm just saying. We don't hardly play at night a whole lot anymore. So if you guys have something going on and you don't want to skip, I'm fine with that. I do not. That was awkward. I do not mind. It's totally up to y'all. If y'all want to sleep, I'll sleep. That's fine. I'm good with it. I'm good with it. Hey. There we go. Get some Z's. Logging sucks without autoload. It does, yeah. You harvest and put it all in the silo. Oh, cool. All right. Well, the good thing is, Bob, is we are we're paid off, man. We're debt free. We're free of the bank. So I appreciate you guys working hard on here to get that taken care of. That is a big deal because now we can upgrade harvesters. Now we can upgrade it, and I can tell you exactly which one I want to. That one right there, 27,400. Yeah, I want the big boy. Of course, it's also $500,000, so. But we're all caught up. We're paid off, man. We are paid off. So we. Oh, somebody's gambling. Never good. Never turns out good for me. It's always fun. Always have fun, but I never really win anything. Anything in sales? Oh, that's a good point, Bob. We're not going to check these. Limpkin, but we don't really need it. That holds manure and slurry. Not that we really need. Yeah, nothing we really need. Sadly. Wish there was, but. Get to play Guess the Header trailer. Oh, with the big boys. Yeah. What is this? What is planted here? Is that oats? Yeah, oats. Got a 50% yield bonus. That's not bad. That's not bad. I'm not gonna be too upset about it, I guess. Let's make sure straw swath is on. There we go. Put it down. Off we go. We got a daytime harvest coming, folks. It's gonna be nighttime, of course, by the time we get done. But that's all right. We're gonna do the same thing. Probably we're gonna take the same path. Just gonna cut straight across. We'll do that little area last. But yeah, I mean, now we can actually start making money. So using the 45-foot case header on your big John Deere. Hey, there you go. Nothing wrong with that at all. Nothing wrong with that at all. We can actually start repairing equipment and all kinds of stuff now. Man, we're gonna be moving up in the world. We're moving up in the world. And just so everybody's aware, bidding is open for those playing. You are cleared if you're proxy bidding for somebody, or if you own the farm, free to bid. Keep in mind, if you are proxy bidding, though, I'll probably have to double check that with the farm owner. So we don't have a lime or a fert spreader. Oh, we got a sprayer. That's right, Bob. I'm gonna buy one of those. That's the first thing we're gonna spend our hard-earned money on, is a lime spreader. I think it needs to happen. And I wasn't spending any money. Oh man, hey, Junior did good. It put us in debt, but now we're in good shape though. So now that we're out of debt, we're in good shape. So he did good for us, I think. I would have waited a little while, but we played differently, and I was gone, and Junior was running the farm, so. Like a mental asylum when the folks start running it. You know, say it's okay though, because it worked out. Is it dropping any, or is it just throwing it away? I don't know what it's doing. I would say inmates running the asylum, but I mean, Junior's not really violent. He's and I'm just joking. God, everybody gets so upset these days. I don't want to get slapped. No, not me. I don't want to throw hands over a joke. Show is over, so here I come. Come on in, sir. Come on in. The water's fine. The water's fine. Hey, where's the game sound? We did this on one stream. It was like 3 hours worth of game, or 2 hours worth of no game sound. Because I muted it when I was doing something, I forgot about it. We got it though. We got it now. I have that issue because right now my Stream Deck is not necessarily attaching to my. Oh, it is now. I just had to click on it on the. About right. It's working now. It wasn't working a while ago. Working fine now though. Icarus with Bone. It was on farming too, man. No, the game sound, not Bone. Yeah, Bone was muted. I was ill that night too, man. I wasn't feeling good. Miss Deuce has got it now. The kid had it first, and I had it. Now Miss Deuce has got it. So mine's easing up. I'm still stopped up, but mine's easing up a lot. So, it was a nasty Saturday, that's for sure. Nasty Saturday. Let me get rid of this. The wheel of names. Let it go. It's bright. A little white screen up there. But yeah, so somebody accessed my Facebook and Instagram. I keep popping my email open, just refreshing and making sure nothing weird's going on. I don't want. There's no easy way to contact anybody on Facebook. You can't get any kind of help going on, like not even automated. So I definitely don't want anything to happen to it. So I changed all my passwords and stuff earlier again. And it's been just a pain in the neck, man. Pain in the neck. Yeah, I didn't realize that it happened in my Instagram until I clicked on it, and it showed I had posted something in my my story, and I've never posted a story. So I was like, what is this? I clicked on it. I was like, Elon Musk, what in the world? So I immediately backed out of it, went and changed my password, and then came back in and started unfollowing people. So, man, just crazy. But it keeps refollowing though. I don't know how to get rid of it because like everything's on. I've changed my password and everything, but it's like following the same profiles. Oh, nope, it's over now. Okay, good. It's done now. Drink while you say that's probably a good idea. Drink of water. Drink of water. We need chicken piccata tonight. When I don't have any, man, I should have got some more water before I sit down. When I don't have any broth, I use the chicken powder stuff. What's it called? Chicken bouillon stuff. I use like a little bit of that in 3 cups of water. And use that as my broth. So I'm easy on salt for everything else because it's pretty salty itself. So I try to be pretty easy on the salt for everything else. And I forgot to put it in there until after I had my capers and my lemon zest in. And I was like, well, this is gonna be bad. So I put my broth in, and Took about an eighth of a cup of flour and sprinkled it and whisked that bad boy in, and let it all whisk up, and let it boil down a good bit. And pecan sauce is supposed to be kind of thin, but mine's usually really thin, so that thickened it up a little bit and turned out really good. It actually tasted really good. It turned out fine, and I was like, wow, this is weird. So I didn't expect it to turn out that good. And normally we do like the Instamash box mashed potatoes just because they're fast and easy. But we had some extra potatoes laying around. We didn't want them to go to waste, so we don't really have them on the menu for anything for the rest of the week. So I took some of those and boiled them, and little red potatoes. I took those and boiled them up, and made some homemade mash as well. Good stuff. Chicken piccata sauce on mashed potatoes is fantastic. It's just too good. It's just too good. It's way too good. Tabbing out again. You're not losing. You're fine. You're not losing games out. We're all good here. After having my YouTube account taken advantage of, I am terrified of it happening again. We're leaning. Oh, this way. We're leaning. Come on. There we go. And it did not want to back up that hill. Excuse me. I'm probably going to cut this off right here. There we go. We'll do that number, and then we'll just empty out. And, whoa! Man, that thing got going. I was still spitting the stuff out, man. What are you doing back there? Oh, you remember that recipe? I mean, I don't even have it written down. I cooked it a few times looking it up on my phone with a certain recipe, and then I watched some other people make it. So, you guys know the Cake Boss? You guys ever seen him? I watched his recipe, and he does things a little different. I put diced onions in mine, so after you pull the chicken out, you put like another tablespoon of olive oil, not EVO, but just olive oil, and then like 2 tablespoons of butter back in and kind of deglaze with it. Throw your onions in and let your onions, what's it called? You know, the deal with the onions. You know, the thing. Whatever it is. I let the onions do their thing, and then I throw some capers in there, which is what Cake Boss did. He threw some capers in and like mashed them up with a fork. Speaking of that, I got a garbage can right here next to me. Piece of garlic, I don't know, caramelize, yes. Sweat the onions, caramelize the onions, yeah, whatever you want to call it. I don't caramelize them because I don't throw any sugar in on top of them, but and typically caramelizing you would throw just a touch of sugar in to let them. But yeah, sweat the onions or caramelize, whatever. Caramelizing the onions, I guess it's still caramelization. It's just not. I don't add any sugar. I just let it do it with the butter. Yeah, so Cake Boss didn't use onions, but he would throw his capers in and mash them up, or half his capers in and mash them up, and then add more stuff to it, and add the other stuff or whatever. But it was the same stuff I was adding after that, so I was like, all right, cool. So I'm going to throw my onions in and then mash up some of those capers, and then add my garlic in, and then add my broth in and all that kind of stuff. So I've kind of mixed and matched a couple of different recipes. Sauteed, there you go. It's more of a saute than it is anything. They do cook down quite a bit though by the time you're done. Just because you put them in first, and then you gotta let the broth cook down for like 8 to 10 minutes sometimes, depending on how much broth you use. I put a lot of broth in mine because we use it for gravy as well. So for the mashed potatoes. So, but yeah. I mean, it turned out pretty good. I didn't expect it to. I thought it was going to be trash because of I forgot the broth completely. I just forgot to put it in there. And I didn't have any. So like I said, when I don't have any, most of the time I just do the chicken bouillon, a little bit of it. It doesn't take much of that stuff, but a little bit of that in 3 cups of water, and dumped it in there and got it all going, and turned out pretty good. So turned out pretty good. I can't remember what I'm doing tomorrow night. I think we're doing leftovers tomorrow night, stuff we've had the past couple days, and then kind of clean out. And then homemade Alfredo on Wednesday, I think. So that's always fun to do. Man, making a bunch of Alfredo sauces, it'll give you a workout. Whisk away. Like I need one of those things that you put on top of the pan that does the auto whisk or whatever for Alfredo. Just takes a while. Got some mod suggestions. Oh, T sent me a message too. I gotta get back to him. He asked me about having an issue on one of the tractors on here, and I probably do. Some of these had issues. I just ignored them. But I think it's probably the same one he's talking about. More than likely, anyway. I'm gonna cut one more edge off of this side, and then we'll let it go. That way, once we get down here, we don't have to. We don't have to worry about hitting the truck. Go Trex. Oh. Man, sometimes I feel like people just share too much information. You guys ever feel that way? Oh. Yeah, I'm super happy about not going to the dentist today, though. That would have been brutal. That, and I don't know if they'd have wanted me there, to be honest. I wouldn't have wanted somebody there if they were sick, so. Yeah, whatever this is, man, it seems to be going around. Like, all of us had it. I normally don't get sinus infections, so very strange. Or sinus colds, really, at all. Like, allergies, yes, and that's what I thought it was last week. I know you guys remember me mentioning it, but I normally don't get like sinus colds. It just doesn't happen. So, very strange. I'm glad I'm on the tail end of it. I hate it from Miss Deuce because I know exactly what she's about to go through. It's a stuffy few days, that's for sure. It is a stuffy few days. All right, I think I'm gonna go back down to this end, and we're just gonna run back and forth on this to get off this hill for one, and two, we can get the long side done and out of the way here. I should be able to beat Bob to this turn. So, color of poop might be too much TMI. Yeah, that's true. That's true. I didn't really think about that because I wasn't really going that far with it. But yeah, that's too much information, I think. That's something you should consult with a physician or your doctor about, probably. That's not something you share with people online, unless you're just trying to share that with people online, I guess. So. Oh man, sometimes I feel like we've all been hanging out too long. I feel like we've been hanging out with each other too much. So I don't remember if I mentioned this or not, but man, what a tragedy, Taylor Hawkins from Foo Fighters. I don't think I mentioned that on stream at all. Which this is the first night I've been on Twitch since Thursday, I guess, last week. And he passed away on Friday, so what an absolute tragedy that was. I don't need to know about the color, right? Yeah, I'm with you. I'm with you. I'm with you. We didn't have a drinking night. We have to wait till New Year's then. We have to wait till New Year's. I've got one Dos Equis left in the fridge that's probably not good anymore because I bought it on New Year's Eve. So, man, I got like skin coming off my lip and everything. But yeah, we'll have to wait till New Year's. Sadly. Say sadly because I don't drink, man. Like, I drank through my entire, like, early to mid to late 20s, around 27 or so. a lot. I drank a lot. I had a lot of fun. But I woke up one morning after a New Year's Eve show doing sound for a band somewhere, and woke up in the hotel room and didn't remember if I shut the equipment off or not. So I walked downstairs. It's like 1 p.m. the next day, and sure enough, the equipment's all still on. All the amps are still on. Soundboard's still on. I was like, yeah, I can't do this anymore. So I can't do this anymore. That and tequila. Jose Cuervo was a friend of mine for sure. I love tequila, man. But yeah, so I have a couple of Dos Equis on New Year's. That's all I get into these days. And it's funny too. Every time I mention it, everybody's like, "Oh man, yeah, it's hard to quit if you got a problem or whatever." And it's like, I mean, I would be fine with help if I thought I had an issue, but because I can pick up and drink 1 beer or 2 beers, and not feel like I need to hold my head under a faucet of liquor after that. I don't think I have a drinking problem. I just had fun in my 20s. Like, I've had so many people try to tell me this. Like, dude, I know like denial is like the number one thing too, because it sounds so funny too when somebody says, "Yeah, man, I don't have a drinking problem." Did you have a drinking problem? No, I mean, I really don't. Like, I can have a beer or a shot or a sip of wine and not feel the need to drown myself in a keg. It's not like that. So yeah, Dos Equis. Dos Equis. It's the green bottle with the 2 red X's on it. That's something good. And not Dr. Google, yeah. Yeah, don't go down the WebMD hole, no. The rabbit hole for WebMD is bad. Yeah, it's the bottle with the 2 red X's on it. So that one's good. And then there's a Dos Equis Amber, I think, that's pretty good too. That's about the only thing I'll drink too. I don't really. I mean, I'll drink a Corona if they don't have any Dos Equis, but J-Rock just said can't stand Corona. I'll drink a Corona. I'd rather have a Dos Equis though. I don't have a drinking problem. I drink it, and then when I'm done drinking, I don't drink anymore. Yeah, I mean, it's so hard to, like, when you talk about it too, like, rational people are going, dude, this sounds like a drinking problem. It's like, no, man, I enjoyed drinking in my 20s. Oh God, every time I spend a long period of time talking, this crap tries to stop me up again. But yeah, I mean, I just, I like to have an adult beverage or 10 in my 20s. No big deal. It's no big deal. I was a roadie and didn't have a real job, so it's like I partied it up, man. I had some adult beverages and whatnot. I don't condone until after you're 21, of course. If you're not, wait. Don't get caught with it because it's stupid. Somebody's gonna catch how I phrase that too. He said, "Don't get caught with it." I mean, I might have had an adult beverage or two before I was technically of age, I guess. As if you're in the States. I mean, it's different in every country, so. In Australia, that's just a warm-up, right, Go Trex? Yeah. Yeah, it's just a warm-up there. Drink half a fifth a night? I believe it. I believe it. I mean, that's it. In my opinion, when I was in my 20s were for having fun. That's what it was for, so. I mean, honestly, living the roadie lifestyle, I'd work, 2, 3, 7, 8 weeks in a row during spring, then I have 2, 3 weeks off. Just off, nothing to do. So, we lived it up, man. We lived like rock stars. We were the guys pushing road cases. Everybody knew us at the local bar, always had a seat. We walk in, the bartender's already got our drinks sitting there waiting on us, like, not that I'm promoting that kind of behavior, because it's still silly, and looking back, it's like, is that really something to be proud of, though? No, not really. I'm not proud of it, I guess. I just enjoyed myself, so I don't really care what people think. You had to wait to be able to legally drink twice. Wow. Move from one place to another. Bob said, I was a carny, preach. It's a different lifestyle, Bob. Man, you know, anybody that's ever done any kind of roadie work at all, you guys know it's a whole different lifestyle out there. And again, I don't condone it, I don't promote it. But you know, just from my experience, I probably could have focused a little more on getting ahead and a career and doing something with my life, but you know, I didn't. So no regrets. It led me to this, and got a great community, great family, and you know, very thankful. So if I'd changed anything, it might not have happened this way. So who knows? Same state, they changed drinking from 19 to 21 just to turn 19. That's about right. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. I didn't mean to make that out of line there. Wata said in Denmark, there is no legal drinking age. There's an age you need. Need to be to buy alcohol, but the responsibility of the parents here is to make sure kids do or don't drink. Oh, see that? I actually don't mind that, believe it or not. I think the parents, you know, keeping their children's under control and having some more guidance in their life is not a bad thing. So I understand the arguments for both sides, but yeah, I don't see that as a terrible thing at all. So yeah, I don't think that's such a bad deal. But I mean, again, you know, medically, alcohol can cause all kind of damage. So can cigarettes. So can vape. So can Coca-Cola. So, you know, you can make the medical argument or well, I don't think kids should be able to do this until they're whatever age, you know. But that's the good thing there, right? Is parents get to decide. So, I think that's somewhat appropriate. So, but again, I see the arguments for people that think you know, there should be set laws for things too. So, given that's a very limited. I don't want to. How do I put this delicately? There are things that parents should protect their kids from, for sure. And then there are things where education and some guidance along the way helps too. So I think a lot of people probably know where that's going. I don't think that there should be no laws for parents to follow. I just think that, you know, giving the parents a little more control is probably not a bad thing either. I didn't want that to come off really bad, so I tried to phrase that the best I could there. Yeah, he should have been grandfathered in. Yeah, if you turned 19 the day they changed it, then yeah, you definitely should have, the year they changed it.
A new follow.
JSide02, thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. Welcome. Well, J-Rock, and I say that because the world's a pretty weird place, man. And there's a lot of people out there that prey on kids, and I don't think that should be celebrated in any way. You know what I mean? And that's the thing I'm talking about is that's it's pretty disgusting, and I'm not saying there shouldn't be laws against that. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying there are some things that your children are going to do that, you know, you should be able to help them out and guide them along the way, and then there are things that the law should protect them from. So I hope I said that as generic, I guess, as I could, and I meant to leave it that vague. Showed up for some real deep conversation. You'll find it sometimes, Jason, and sometimes it's just random conversation. Sometimes we're talking about aliens and the Bermuda Triangle and who built the pyramids, and sometimes we're talking about actual life, and sometimes we're talking about farming. Sometimes that happens. The farming talk, more than not, is most of the conversation, but I got kind of off on a tangent, so. But I mean, my community has been that community that a lot of them haven't, but a lot of them have stayed and been around for all the tangents and all the conversations. Not all of them, of course, but over the years, the majority that have been there for the deep conversations seem to continually come back. So I think most people like having real conversations and not some bloated conversation trying to virtue signal about everything under the sun. So that's not me. I believe people should be making decisions and taking responsibility at the same time for actions and such. So that's just me, though. Sometimes farming, yeah, sometimes. It does make the fields go a little quicker when you get into a deep conversation, though. I can say that much. Especially with this little guy right here in front of us. This little header right here. It definitely speeds up the work, for sure. Definitely speeds up the work. Come on now, stay there. Sometimes it's about dudes crashing equipment. That's true. Yeah. I don't have I gotta have the label out here. Hang on. There we go. No, we are not sponsored by Anytime Fitness. I'm not a fitness dude at all. I used to work out when I was in 9th and 10th grade in high school, and then a little bit after high school, or chopping trees, yeah. Pro tip, just don't crash. I mean, that's pretty solid advice, honestly. Picking mushrooms, we've done a lot of mushroom picking, yeah. And that might sound bad to start with, but if you look at all the survival games I play, every one of them seems like they have mushrooms in them, which is, as much as I eat mushrooms, not those mushrooms, as much as I eat mushrooms, it kind of makes sense. Mushrooms are like a superfood, man, so you get all kinds of stuff from mushrooms. They're not a bad thing to have in a game that would work towards your nutrition, you know, if you're in a survival situation. Why not those kinds of mushrooms? Just not for me. There's a mosquito hawk in here with me. You guys see him fly by me? He flew up toward the camera. I don't know where he went now. I'm just, I don't know. I've always kind of liked being somewhat in control of my mental faculties, I guess. I like to remember somewhat what real life feels like in most situations. So, a mosquito hawk? Sorry, I know up north y'all probably don't have those. It's a mosquito, but it's about that big around. And I think it's the male mosquito. We just call them mosquito hawk. I've heard they eat mosquitoes, but I don't know. I was told that growing up. It turns out a lot of the stuff that my grandparents told me growing up wasn't true. It was to keep me in line, apparently. So I don't know how much I believe of what they told me now. The older I get, the more I realize that I do it too, you know. Like, oh, that over there is not what you think it is. That's something totally different. So. Bob said, "You'd think." That one's actually true. I've seen it only once on the screen door, but you've seen it. Oh, the big mosquito eating the smaller ones? I've never actually seen it, so I didn't know. But, I mean, I try not to pay attention to mosquitoes because they eat me alive. So. Ohio, Michigan, there's mosquitoes. I bet there are. I mean, there's some backcountry up there. There's some serious backcountry up there. I played SnowRunner. I know how bad Michigan can be. Y'all call things different down there. There's some in New York. Oh, I bet there is. Yeah, they're probably all over the place. Mosquito hawks are cane flies, which aren't mosquitoes at all. What? Really? The big things? Oh, crane flies. Read that wrong, I guess. And they're not mosquitoes at all. Wow, that's weird. They eat female mosquitoes. Oh, that's what you call them, crane flies. Okay. Yeah, crane. I got you. They eat the female mosquitoes. So does a crane fly eat female mosquitoes? Am I on track there? Like walking uphill both ways going to school. Well, see, if there's anything that taught me that might be possible, it's this piece of land right here. Because you go uphill and then downhill and uphill again just to get to the top. And then you do the same thing on the way back down. You still have to go uphill twice. So I could see that one being possible given the right terrain. I can see that possible being the right terrain. I just don't know that. I mean, I know my grandfather didn't really go that far in school, so my grandmother did pretty well, I think. I don't think she graduated, but she did pretty well in school. My dad made it to like 5th grade, I think, is as far as he made it. So I think my mom made it past like 10th. So nobody I know was going to school back in those days that was walking uphill both ways. By the time my grandpappy could work, he was working. So. And then he joined the Navy in World War II. So yeah, walk both ways uphill in the snow. That's right, for 15 miles. They eat roots. Oh, okay. Thanks, Wikipedia. I don't trust Wikipedia wholeheartedly, but that sounds reasonable. Yeah, that sounds reasonable. I could believe that. They eat roots. And it may be a totally different insect, dude. I don't know. It might not even be the same thing. I think we need to take out some more of these small trees and expand this field some. Man, my throat gets dry quick. This cold. Sledding is something you miss? I never got the well. I say I never got the opportunity. The ice storm in '94. We were sledding around on car hoods with the lawnmower pulling us and all kinds of stuff. So yeah. And I didn't live in the Delta, so I grew up with some hills. And we had a pretty good time with that. We never actually had sleds though. It was car hoods and old truck tires and just a bunch of crazy stuff we could get together. Lawnmower pulling kids around on a car hood in the ice is just. I mean, it sounds straight up like it's out of Mississippi or maybe that movie with Burt Reynolds, Ned Beatty. Like the backwoods of Georgia somewhere. But yeah, also growing up where I was at, there was farmland around, but not directly around me. So growing up as a kid, I never ran into some farmer's field and played on the farm equipment and such. It was more like cow farms, you know. So I'd see cows everywhere. And I grew up in a junkyard basically. So I grew up playing with old car parts. Car parts and junk cars and 18-wheeler car haulers. Tied a kayak to the back of your truck, was pulling guys through the flooded road. Nice. I still see that happen. Yeah, that still happens. He swung out, hit a shed. Oh boy. Had to build the man a new shed. That's how you get into some fun trouble right there. Yep, sounds good, Bob. Dueling banjos start playing. Deliverance, that's it. Yeah, that's the one. I actually watched that scene the other day. I forgot how wholesome that was, man. That was a really good scene in the movie. We'll start with the cow tipping. We tried, but I don't think my buddy's dad was ever actually asleep. I don't think that man slept at all. He might now, but I don't think he did then. Every time we try to sneak out, he was awake. It's like, man, it's like 4 o'clock in the morning. What are you doing? Making coffee. Okay then. I don't think that dude ever slept. He was up. We went to bed. He made us go to bed when I stayed at his house. He made us go to bed at like 9. And then, you know, we were up at like 5:30 or 6 because his mom was in there making breakfast. His dad was already out in the yard doing something. I was like, dude. My dad was a truck driver, not a farmer, so he wasn't up early. He drove a lot at night, so for me, getting up early was not a thing on the weekends. That was the time you slept in. Which now you guys know why I'm always late for everything. I thought that sucker made it in my tea glass for a minute. I mean, it's not like we didn't try. We tried. We just never could get away. And then by the time we were old enough to drive and stuff, I guess about the time he started driving, he was a year older than I was. We stopped hanging out as much. And then that same year he got killed in a car wreck. So, you know. Less four-wheelers on the road? Yeah. Yeah. Driving at night, it seems to be, I mean, doing shows, man, you know, sound production stuff for 15 years and coming back from shows is always better than leaving for them, because leaving for them, we were leaving in the morning. And traffic is just terrible in the morning trying to get anywhere. You get done at midnight. By the time you get out there, it's 3:30, 4 o'clock in the morning. And, man, I always forget Crop Destruction's not actually on. 3:30, 4 o'clock in the morning, and I mean, it's just, you know, it's easy rolling right there. Doesn't matter what day of the week it is. Oh, by the way, I got to tab out and get a screenshot here. I'm going to drop it media sharing in the Discord, if I can find it. I had to update my Nitrado link because we got a new one, so. General media sharing, there we go. We get the right number. There we go. Jay, you were the 2,222 follower of the channel. Thank you for that. I was wondering if we were going to get it. That's the right number. We did it.
That's a new follower.
And then Cargyle ruined it. I'm glad I got a screenshot. Thank you for the follow, Cargyle. Welcome to the channel. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, 2,222. Nailed it. Welcome back, sir. Welcome back. I've got ahead of you a little bit here. Just a little, though. Also made kind of a mess out here. Bob, do you not use that that front row thing? I use it when I'm picking up straw. It seems to help a little bit. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I just can't drive straight. I say maybe like I don't already know the answer to that. But and I'm the 2,223rd. You are. Heck yeah, I appreciate the follow. I'm glad I got a screenshot of that though, because that's kind of that's one of those understood milestones that I had to get to with my name being Deuce. So it had to happen.
That's a new follow.
Cody, thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. Welcome. Man, my ears feel like they're stopped up still. Ugh. It was not fun. It's mixing with a sinus infection. Couldn't hear anything. It only works when the stuff's already windrowed. I do it just so because I don't drive straight lines, J-Rock, and I'm usually like off a little bit here and there, and weaving just a little bit, it still does fine. It still picks everything up. But like turns, it doesn't work at all. It throws it to the side. So yeah, I mean I see what you're saying for sure. I just always used it running straight lines like this right here. It just works better for me that way. But yeah, no, definitely making turns and stuff's terrible. But like I said, I'm trying to run straight lines. Yeah, it's different uses for it, and it's different for everybody else too. So I mean, because I can't drive straight, I like using it. I should have got some water outside. I don't think we're gonna pull a super long one tonight. So, and I say super long stream, like 3.5, 4 hours of super long stream, but normally I don't stream that late. I still get up in the morning, or try to. I feel pretty good. I think I'm gonna get up in the morning and get some stuff done around the house that I've been putting off because I haven't felt good. I wanted to do it this weekend, and I felt like crap, so I didn't get it done. I got some limbs to cut. I got some crepe myrtles I gotta clean up a little bit. I want to do it before it gets hot. So, and I should have cut my crepe myrtles already, but I didn't. It's kind of a makeshift GPS, kinda, yeah. It'll help you out on the straight, just with the straight rows. Doesn't do much for the turns. Round and round we go. Trying to get out of it. There we go. Couple up and downs, and we should be good to go. What's up, Dark? How's it going, buddy? Hope you're doing well, sir. Hope you're doing well. Hey, Bob is knocking that straw out. Heck yeah. What have we got over there? Is that sorghum? That's... Or sorghum, I guess. Bob's going to correct me if I say it wrong. Sorghum over in that field? I think it is. I think it is. Not too bad. Got back from Cali for your week off. Heck yeah, dude. Heck yeah, man. Enjoying them sound guy weeks, huh? The sound guy work days. The sound guy work days. Crap. Speaking of which, I need to call that dude back. Guy I work for. I called him yesterday. He didn't answer. I can call him again. I know he's alive, but I just want to check on him. Yeah, man, how you enjoying your job there, Dark? I know you've been busy and haven't been able to be around a whole lot since you got the new job, but I hope it's working out for you. Travel out on Thursdays, travel back home Tuesdays most weeks. Do that for 3 weeks and then home a week. Nice, dude. Canola. Oh, is it canola on one and sorghum on the other? The dark stuff's sorghum, is it not? Or did you just look at it and it says canola? I thought canola was light colored. Am I wrong? I guess I'm wrong. I'm usually wrong though, so that's okay. It's fine. I'm usually wrong about things. You like the traveling? Cool to see new places? Yeah, man. When I worked at Hancock, that was one of the things that I did enjoy a little bit, was some of the travel. I got to fly a bunch. I had a bunch of flyer miles I never used. They went away, of course, but you know, I mean, we get out of town and we work, 17, 18-hour days, and then we'd have an hour for lunch, an hour for dinner. We'd grab breakfast on the way into the store, and that'd be it. So I didn't really get to see anything, but I got to see a lot of Applebee's and macaroni grills and stuff like that. By far my favorite place I ever ate, and I said this before and I'll say it till I die probably, or find somewhere better, was Texas Landing Cattle. The place was amazing. You usually wrong? Yeah, I'm married too. You know the business. But yeah, man, that's awesome, Dark. I'm glad you get to see some cool new places, dude. Glad you get to see some cool new places. Excuse me. Mi scusi. He's a Marco Polo. That commercial's funny still. It was like 7 years ago, but it's still funny. Man, stuffiness is as bad as the drainage is, honestly. Like, I knew Friday was gonna be no good when I went to sleep and I woke up choking because everything was draining. I was like, yeah, this is gonna be rough. Saturday was not fun. All right, off to the next field. We'll come get the truck when I need it, Bob. Don't worry about it. I'll come back. I'll be back. Is the gate closed? No, it's open. It looked like it was closed. It's so weird. Let's jump the gate. Oh, we were right through there. Sweet. I think we'll do this other field first. We'll come back to sorghum. We'll come back to the sorghum. Dang, look at there. Wife and kids don't like it much, but wife shuts up when she gets paychecks. I mean, that'll happen, yeah. Hey, this is oats. What in the world? Oh, I see. Okay. Dang, that is canola. I thought canola was lighter than that. Wow, dude, I told you I'm wrong most of the time. I just accept it now, so. You get a bigger harvester header, you won't fit. Nah, we'll do away with the gate area. Probably just leave it kind of fenced around on the backside. Do like an open front at that point. That's the only way that's going to work, I think. Is doing something like that. I need to cut a headland here. I probably should, shouldn't I? Yeah, let's go ahead and cut one, I guess. It just have to be a weird kind of turn in here. Yeah, we'll go ahead and just cut a headland. Be easier. I may cut two. I gotta get some sleep. Working in the morning. I hope to catch you next stream. Have a good night, Deuce Chet. Yeah, no problem, Jay. Hey, I stream on YouTube during the day too, man. If you got noon Central Time, if you ain't doing nothing, come hang out with me on YouTube. I played some different games over there than I do here, so. I usually try to tell people that when they come in. I don't know. I'm just not thinking about anything, I guess. Have a good night. Appreciate the follow. And hope to see you again. It's Deuce MS on YouTube as well. So, unless my channel got hacked again, which is right now may be possible. So. Come on. Come on. Get around here. Linktree, everything in one place. I even went through and kind of modernized it a little bit. Split stuff up a little bit, put headers in. I was gonna actually purchase a domain name, which I still might for a website. Go ahead and get the name. I don't know how much it costs monthly just to have the domain name registered. But Linktree's actually got a pretty good detailed setup with their pro plan, and it's not very expensive at all. So I think I may just use Linktree. Linktree's really easy, and it's just everything right there. There's no like scrolling through pages or anything. It's all right there. So I can customize it if I upgrade to Pro. I think I might. Another business expense, right? So. I probably should do. Alright, I'm gonna let this. Go ahead and get that too. Let that spit it out. Come on, spit it out. Spit it out. There you go. Hey, kids. Round we go. We're going to cut headlands up here too, so might as well just go with it. I'm trying to keep Bob as straight a lines as I can here. Picking up the straw is not as fun as harvesting, but mainly because whoever's harvesting normally does what I'm doing and just kind of is all over the place. So. I'm aware I don't have access to that land. Thank you. I do not need a reminder every 2 seconds. Hopefully one of these days I'll have access to it though. What land is this? 17? Yeah, I don't know if me and Terenzi's gonna get that one. Terenzi doesn't, I mean, Terenzi's got more workable land than I do. That's for dang sure. I was gonna say, Terenzi doesn't really have a whole lot more land than I do, but he's got a lot more workable land. That's for certain. That is for certain. Oh, somebody sent me a message. Crap, I meant to respond to that, but I noticed I had some weird activity on my Facebook account. Somebody sent me a message and asked me if we had a community server. I meant to send them a message back and say, yeah, because they joined the Discord, so. I'm assuming that they found it, or just left because I didn't message them back, which is entirely possible either direction. Alright, that should give us enough room to get turned around here at the end. We should be able to run straight lines back and forth. Headland is just there to be able to turn around in? Basically, yeah. So a lot of fields they maximize, so they'll run right up to the edge of whatever they're, I mean, they're right, right there. So a lot of times they'll cut around the field first, so that they don't do what Bob just did, or what I do normally, run stuff over. But yeah, it just gives you room to turn around, or maybe you don't want to get off in the grass or something, cut a headland around it. And when you're planting or plowing or cultivating or anything like that, typically you do the what else are they called? They're called. There's another name for them. I call them a headland, but headland. But there's another name for them. I can't remember what it is. I don't know why. It's a pretty common phrase. I don't know. Inrows, that's it. Thank you, Derek. Inrows, yeah. I mean, a lot of people call them inrows, which is very common. People call them that. So, and it's more or less just to get the stuff out of the way. So, yep. It's literally just the ends of the field. So a lot of the times, fields are really, really long, but there's a tight turn at the end or something. you'll see the harvesters cut in rows first, or if it's just long enough that cutting an in row off of one end or both ends, or one, cutting two off of one end, will let the harvester run the full length of the field without having to empty. That's another reason to cut in rows off. There's a lot of different reasons to do it, I think. I'm not a farmer. I play one on TV and I watch a lot of YouTube, so the neighbor's land, yeah, that that. But from my understanding, there's many different reasons to do it, and there's a few, but a lot of the times you'll see the big farms or whatever run. They'll just run down the field multiple harvesters deep to get a row opened up in the middle of it, so that they can have trucks run through the middle. Then they can have people on each side of that aisle running back and forth, and everybody does things a little different. It depends on the. Talks about having to plow in a different direction each year, so I'm not sure if I should watch him. I mean, I guess that depends. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, maybe. It's like mowing your grass, right? If you mow your grass with a riding mower the same every single time, you'll end up with like grooves in your yard where your tires and your mower are. And it sounds funny, but it's the truth. Like, I do it in mine. I mow the exact same way every year, and you can see, you can kind of see the yard where it's got the little rolls where the tires are. So I think that could be possible, having to plow a different direction. Maybe, I don't know. Again, I have no idea. Look out, Bob. Do I watch the squad? I've watched the squad once or twice. I don't watch a lot of YouTube, honestly. I watch like Welkers and Millennial Farmer. Mike, is it Mike Mitchell? Mike Mitchell. Watch him. And then I watch Mr. Ballin. I've started watching him recently. And then I watch like LawTube, so I watch a couple of lawyers. And Bob got me into watching a judge, which is really fun. Watching him do court cases and such. So I watch a lot of random stuff, but I don't watch a lot of gamers, sadly. I just don't. Most of the time, if I'm actually playing the game, I'm probably recording or something like that. So, but if I'm not setting my computer, I've got one of those up, just listening, and it's easier because I can just listen to those. But yeah, very long answer for that. No, I don't watch the squad. A very long answer for that. They've done very well with the YouTube channel, that's for sure. That is a certainty. I mean, of course, when I do watch farming videos, I watch Peanut, I watch J-Rock streams. He's on the server somewhere. Tia streams it. She's on the server, not on right now. The Formal Pickle, watch Daggerwind. Frithgar is probably one of the first kind of medium-sized YouTubers that I found when I found him. And he's since gotten a little bit bigger, so congrats to Frith on that for sure. But Frithgar is another one that I'll watch. Dagger stuff is, it's Daggerwind. I mean, he does good stuff. So DJ when I can. Most of the time he goes live when I go live on YouTube. I just don't do farm sim on YouTube every day. So who else? There's a lot more. Farmer Cop, Farmer Men. There's a lot of really good farming content creators out there. For sure. There it is. It's back. It just flew by my head. But yeah, the plowing in different directions, I don't know. I mean, that might be a thing. It might be a thing. I have no idea. I've never really thought about it, to be honest. I wonder if it's done for that reason, so it doesn't. They don't continually tear the ground up the same direction. Because I mean, that's a possibility. A possibility. And I never knew that about mowing yards either. A buddy of mine used to work for the city, and when he mowed, every time they went and mowed, they would have to mow angles and different angles. So this time they're mowing this way the whole time. Next time they're mowing this way the whole time. The time after that they're mowing straight across, and the time after that they're mowing like the other direction. So, but they had to swap it up every time they went, so they didn't dig ruts, and they're not like visible ruts, but you can see it over time start to create ruts in the yard where you're just constantly pushing down and compacting the ground and stuff. So ground compaction, that may be a thing. It could be, yeah. So I mean, if he adds that to the game, that's kind of cool, and it could be because of ground compaction. That's a very good point. I never really considered that, but I mean, you got big heavy machinery going the exact same direction every year, year after year. I guess you could do some ground compaction if the terrain's a different, if it's a softer terrain, then yeah, I can see that. Oh, we're full. I'm glad we don't have, man, I'm glad we don't have crop destruction on. I would have ruined so many of these crops by now. But yeah, it could be soil compaction or ground compaction thing. The reason he does it, and it may be a real life thing that he's just playing into, which is really cool. Again, I don't see an issue with that at all. Dang, Bob running all the gas out. Man, you know how much that stuff is right now? Oh no, I'm stuck in the fence. Still stuck in the fence. That did not work out the way I wanted. There we go. But yeah, that's actually quite a. I mean, that's kind of cool actually, though. That he does that. If nothing else, if it doesn't have to be done in real life, if nothing else, it's kind of neat. So we have a tank of it. I mean, I guess it's true, yeah. I guess it's kind of neat just to add to the gameplay, you know. And if he's doing a realism style setup, then that's really neat. So I don't think I have an issue with that. Okay, sorry, I got on here to unfollow some more of those accounts while I was waiting on that to empty. All right, nothing weird happening there. Nothing weird happening here. Hopefully, nothing weird. Nothing weird. Nothing weird. Nothing weird. Don't be anything weird. Okay, good. Good. Nothing weird. Nothing weird. All right, good. There we go. But yeah, I mean, that's kind of cool though. I don't dislike that kind of gameplay for sure. I mean, Virtual Farmer. I don't know how I forgot Virtual Farmer. There's so many good ones, man. So many good farming guys out there. Lots of them are on you know, John's partners. So, oh God, there's several of the big guys. That all are pretty close together there. But Virtual Farmer does the realism experiment, you know. So I mean, I like that take. And then of course Dagger does the survival series. I like all those takes. I've never taken the game real serious. I'm more of a DJ Go Ham type player myself, where I just kind of play and enjoy it. So the Steiger 620 case, for as big as it is, only has an inch or 3 soil compaction. See, that's pretty neat. I didn't know that. That's pretty cool. I would have figured it would be a lot more than that. Is that the quad track? Or is that the Steiger? That's the Steiger, not the quad track. Someone I'm watching Virtual Farmer? Oh yeah. If VF's doing it, it's probably because, I mean, he's pretty smart, man. He's a pretty smart guy. So there's something somewhere where somebody does that in real life, probably. Especially if it's one of his realism experiments. He's a pretty smart fella. So I don't think he'd be doing it just because. So unless he's doing it to make it a little more realistic, you know, add another layer in there of gameplay. So. But I don't think I've ever heard of anybody doing it. But that doesn't mean anything, because I don't know any farmers that personally, you know, that farm real life. So I don't know. I mean, it's very possible that's why he's doing it. Welker's talked about it in one episode. Oh, cross plowing, changing direction, or the Steiger. Yeah, okay. just because he was on Old Stream Farm. Yeah. We've never done a multiplayer on Old Stream Farm, and I think we're gonna have to this time around, folks. I think we're gonna have to. But I need to wait and see if we're ever gonna do. So sometimes we do a competition map, and I think if we do a competition map, we'll put it up for a vote, and whatever gets the most votes will be the competition map, and I'm gonna put up a whole nother server just for the competition to be on. So. And it will run itself because I'll block it off to where each farm can only buy a certain amount. And this would have been a perfect one to do it because all the land outside of like the left edge and then across the top is all pretty even. So this would have been a good map to do it. The competitions in Farm Sim 19 were a lot of fun. Some of them were kind of a headache, but some of them were fun. Compaction when he played the game, I think it's what you're talking about. Oh, you're talking about when Nick was playing Farm Sim 19 on Welker's farm. He was playing with the Steiger, and he was talking about soil compaction. I think I remember that now, actually. Yeah, so I mean, if VF's doing it, he's got a reason. He's got a reason to be doing it. VF's one of those dudes that I don't get to hang out in his streams much because most of the time he's in the UK, so he's streaming during the day. I'm usually streaming on YouTube during the day. So, you know, I don't get to hang out in the streams much, but I've never talked to him. I think it'd be fun to kind of hang out and chat with some of those guys sometime, but I don't think I'm in there. I'm not in that echelon of farm sim creators yet. So, and I'm not a modder, so I don't have that going for me either. So it's like, you know, one of these days maybe. Which we've had people pop in here. VF's popped in before. Formal Pickles popped in here before. DJ's popped in here before. So, I mean, we've had people pop in and out. Chalky's popped in here before, which is the Giants relations manager or something. Like, he's one of the guys that works at Giants. So, they've all popped in and out from time to time, but never actually just... You know, been in a situation to be invited to talk to anybody. So, and I don't like sticking my neck out there either. And it's hard as a smaller content creator because like you want to reach out and like network with people, but you don't want it to feel like you're reaching out to try to grow your numbers and all that kind of stuff. And so you just end up not doing it. And that's kind of the position I've been in. I just never really. It's not that I don't like people. I just don't want people to get the wrong idea. Like I'm not reaching out for you to give me a boost on my channel. Like it'd be nice, but that's not the reason. So I just don't most of the time. I just keep doing my thing. And as long as there's gas in this harvester, we're gonna go places. That's one of those bone jokes. I had to make it. I had to do it. I had to do it. Oh, it was the one where the big buds were down. Oh, okay. And they loaned them the 620 for the season. That makes sense then. Yeah, that makes sense. So I think at one point, Nick Welker actually joined my Discord. So that's kind of cool. He never did say anything. I never did call him out either. FTG is one of those guys I used to watch a lot. I used to watch him do the trucking stuff for the longest. When he's playing Gold Rush is when I found him. Back when he had like 2,600 subscribers or something on YouTube. Yeah. Now he's doing, man, he's got all kinds of crazy stuff going on with trucking now, dude. I popped in his stream this weekend. I was like, holy crap, look at this setup. I know he hasn't done much more, but he's using, what is it, Truckee or whatever? That's a crazy mod. Links everything to the screen. You can see everything in like a panel or whatever. It's kind of cool. yeah, lots of good content creators for sure. I don't know them as people, but lots of good content creators. Most content creators don't like to talk about other content creators because it's like you're giving them, you're telling all your viewers to go watch them. I mean, you're gonna watch who you want to watch, so I don't care. Go watch who you want to watch. There's plenty of good people out there. Yeah, dude, Raptor, man, Raptor hit that 1 million mark, man. He's killing it. And as much as people say what they want to say about Raptor, watching him play games, other than being better at them than I am, I think me and him have about the same demeanor when we're playing games. He's just better at them than I am. He kind of plays what he wants to. It doesn't really matter, just does it. He's kind of laid back about it most of the time. Raptor, give me that hookup, man. I need that YouTube shout out for my YouTube channel. He's never gonna hear that, so it's okay. Watch this, somebody's gonna find this on Deuce's VODs like 6 months from now. That's like in his community, and then go in there talking about it, and then he's like absolutely gonna blacklist me for saying it. Like never be a chance of doing a collab at all. Yeah, I mean, FTG gave me a couple of shout outs there early on, which I didn't expect. I was green behind the ears, man. I know that's not the saying, but I know it's not the saying. But yeah, man, he gave me a couple of shout outs there. We quite a few of y'all actually came from this community, so. Yeah, and I hate that, man. So I'm one of those people, man, that I never like seeing burnt bridges because they're real hard to rebuild. You know what I mean? So even if there's some real deal, conversation that needs to be had, I'll always try to have that conversation. I think I've only burnt that bridge with one person, and I still know his name to this day. I had said we were going to set up a trucking convoy, and I'm not going to tell you who it is. And if you know the name, if anybody was around then, which probably weren't, they said we were going to set up a trucking convoy and had a show. We were going to do it on a Sunday, and I was still coming back from the show, and it was like 2:30 in the afternoon. I was like 2 hours away from home, and I was like, guys, I am dead tired. I'm not gonna be able to make the convoy today. Feel free to jump on a convoy with each other. And he threw an absolute fit. He was like, I canceled family plans and everything else for this. And I'm like, dude, that's wrong all the way around to begin with. You shouldn't be canceling plans with your family to play some video games. I think there'll be other days, But he just kept on and kept on and kept on. And I had to ban him. I just banned him from everything. And it was like, I really don't like doing that kind of thing. But at that point, it was like, it was detrimental to my health. God, man, this is driving me nuts because I don't want to be the bad guy, but can't always be the good guy, I guess. But yeah, I don't know, man. I hate doing anybody that way. I hate doing anybody that way. Plug my phone up over here. Got my light control on it. That thing does some weird stuff when the camera comes back into focus, doesn't it? Weird. Alright, let's go knock this one out too. We got grass we can cut too, folks. We can do a lot here. Which I don't know. After we do this one, I may be done for the night. I won't lie to you. All right, some canola. No straw over here, Bob. Oh no, we'll do some grass too. We'll have time to do grass. This field's not that big. You're still part of FTG's group? You're just in the outhouse more? Yeah, and man, I don't. So I kind of know a lot of what went down, and I don't know how much of that is FTG's fault or. And again, I'm not. Don't mention names if you know who I'm talking about, and you will, bud. I don't know if it was somebody in his community that started a bunch of stuff, or was the source around the uproar. I guess not that person started it, but was the source for the uproar. I guess is the way we'll put it. Or if it was just one of those situations where FTG kind of started it himself. I just don't think it was FTG. I think it was this person that was in his community that kind of said what was on his mind and all that kind of stuff. Not a regular by anymore, but yeah. And when I pop in, I just pop in and lurk and kind of watch and see what everybody's doing. See what they're driving, what they're hauling, that kind of thing. So, I mean, all he does is trucking. So, and again, it's very hard to be a Raptor. It is very hard to be Raptor. Raptor is one of those persons on YouTube, and I said persons for some reason. It's really weird, but he's one of those persons on YouTube that plays every game under the sun just like I do. He plays all those random games that come out like I do. Of course, he's been doing it maybe longer, he's been doing it longer than I have, but for sure. But his channel did really well. It's really hard to do that. If you look at most people, Frithgar plays some other games. His primary game is Farm Sim. That's what he uploads the most of. Daggerwind only uploads Farm Sim. Goham, Farm Sim. Virtual Farmer plays other games, but only every once in a while. Most of the time it's Farm Sim. FTG, trucking and Farm Sim, but he dropped Farm Sim and he dropped the iRacing stuff on YouTube because it wasn't doing well. So he only did trucking on YouTube. And again, no fault for that at all, because I know how YouTube's analytics hate when you start dropping views. So, which is why I have a channel called Deuces VODs for all these streams that go over there. If you want to go subscribe to it, !Linktree, and it'll take you and find everything. Yeah, 4 lanes, we are still on No Man's. We're going to be on No Man's until June 1st. So May 25th is probably when I'll shut down the server, or May 26th. It depends on what we do for our next multiplayer. I don't know how we're going to set it up. It may be one of those 7 farms, first come, first serve, no auctions, none of that. So, if people enjoy doing the auctions, we can do it again. I just like having, as many farms open as possible for people to play them. So, I mean, if we were doing well enough, I would put up a second server, but I don't have that kind of money. So. And yeah, that is a lot. They're not very costly, but it's an extra expense I can't afford. So, said person is no longer there. Really, I did not know that. Okay, that may be the reason that his channel started doing well again. Then, to be honest, so. Yeah, his channel tanks. That's what I'm saying, dude. That's what I'm saying, bud. Is he's locked into that, and a lot of people get that way. And I almost did it to myself with Medieval Dynasty. Luckily, before Medieval Dynasty came out, I still had a pretty good community that was always there for whatever I was playing, and I wasn't gonna let it get to me. I was like, you know what? I know people aren't gonna show up like they're showing up for Medieval Dynasty, but I don't care. I'm gonna play what I want to. So. This has the prison farm going on. How's that song start? Oh God, Old Red. How's that song start? You have your own private server? Well, I mean, it's not a private server. It's a community server. My farm is a community farm. Anybody's welcome to jump on and play on it. We have equipment. We have land to mow. We have trees to cut. We have things to do. So anybody's welcome to jump on and play on it. And it is crossplay too. We're keeping this server completely crossplay. We have another server that's a 16x map on Huron County that is PC only, but that's only because it's 16x and it's got a bunch of big mods and stuff on it too. So, but yeah, that's one of our great community members had the server, and he's like, "Hey man, do you think people want to play on this?" Yeah, sure. So he put it up. People are playing on it and having a good time. I think I'm gonna give my farm spot up if anybody wants it, because I just don't have time. I don't have time. I'll jump on and play, but I don't have time. But yeah, we still have we have this one for the community, and we have Huron 16x map for the community as well. So If we do a competition map, which I think we're probably leaning toward later this year, doing a competition map, we're to be teams of 2 or 3, multiple farms if we can get enough people together to do that again. Last time we did some $10 Steam gift cards for all 3 of the winners, so each winner got a $10 Steam gift card. So. And the only way that works is if I get the rules nailed down and nobody's arguing about anything and everything is as close as we can get starting out, I think is the key thing. Close to same size land, all that kind of stuff. And it's so speaking of the server, if you need a server, !Nitrado in chat. You'll see a different link if you're used to seeing the other one. It's a different link now. They've switched over to something new. It's better analytics, better tracking, that kind of stuff. So if you want to host your own server, use my Nitrado link to get there. I'm a Nitrado partner. Thanks to them for this server and being able to run it. It's fantastic. So I do get a little kickback from any purchase made on Nitrado, Nexus, or if you buy something from the Giants software farming simulator website. Use code DUSMS at checkout. I get a little kickback for that too. So. But yeah, we've had a server since Farm Sim 17, I guess. So Farm Sim 17, something like that. You want me to repair the tractor? 22,500. Yeah, probably, man. If it's that far down, go ahead and get it. Sadly, oh, that's painful. Watch that money in the top left. Watch it go. Watch it go. Ugh, painful. 22,916. Yeah, that's a tough repair right there, man. Ugh. We'll start repairing. Now we get the loan paid off. And we've got crops we can sell. Hey, we need to check the price of crops here, Bob. See what we got to sell. The one person I do miss watching was Buckham. Had a lot of fun. Sea of Thieves. Yeah, Bananas and Big Pace. Dude, I loved playing with Buckham, man. I followed him on Instagram. I didn't realize he was posting stuff on Instagram. I didn't know he was still active around. Like, I'm in his Discord. He doesn't really stream or anything. But watching him post stuff on Instagram, he's baking bread. And not just like making a loaf of bread, but he's doing like designs in the crust on top and all kinds of stuff. Like, really good looking stuff. But I miss playing with Buckham and Nanners and Seedrum and the whole bunch, dude. I haven't even talked to Big Pace in months. So, I miss all those folks. Miss all of them. Lost connection. I was wondering where you were going. Oh, dang, we're full. Okay. I did not know. I did not realize. Yeah, we got time to cut some grass. We'll do some grass cutting. Well, hey, we ended up with 25,000 liters of oats. That's not bad. That's about 25 grand right there. That covers our repair cost, Bob. if that helps at all. Woo! Snake! Oh God, snake truck. Snake truck. Yeah, man, I miss Big Pace. That's the whole reason I'm even on a PC, man. I'd have kept playing Call of Duty on Xbox if it wasn't for him. Call of Duty and Ark and Battlefield. Battlefield Bad Company 2 and then Battlefield 3. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. Black Ops 1. That's when me and Big Pace met. I'd still be playing all that mess. Him and co-op guy were playing Minecraft. He's like, dude, you gotta get over here, man. Minecraft's crazy on a PC. And I was like, all right. So, and they were playing this game called DayZ, or playing this game called Arma 2, and this mod called DayZ. And they were like thousands of meters apart, and co-op broke his leg, and it took Pace like 45 minutes to get to him. And I was like, dude, I gotta know what y'all are playing. I gotta get on some of that. So, Yeah, man. Pace is the only reason I even stream or make content or am even on PC to begin with. We gamed for a long time, and I told Pace, I was like, man, I want to make a YouTube channel. He goes, well, start making content. I was like, I don't know what to make. He goes, it doesn't matter. Just start making content. So here I am. Here I am today. Oh, I did not mean to do that. Here I am today doing it. So Space Ranger DayZ has changed a lot since Standalone came out. I haven't played it in years. I haven't played it in probably 2-3 years now. At least, probably longer. 5 years probably. It's been a while. So I played DayZ. Oh no, I'm dumping this all over the place. I got a little bit in all of them, I guess. A little bit in each of them. We'll just have to dump them all now. Let's go put this up and see. None of that over there's planted, is it? No, it's harvested. All right, cool. There we go. I'm gonna put this on the trailer and then we're gonna repair all this right now. But yeah, so I started out on the DayZ mod on Arma 2, and I didn't know it at the time, but I was playing with a bunch of the Midnight Crew folks. I didn't know what that meant at the time, but it was a big group of streamers. So for me, that was like my first introduction to Twitch was Chisel and Thaddeus. That was those two pulling some shenanigans playing DayZ. Come on. Played for a couple of years on consoles. You played on the standalone, right? So you never had the opportunity to play the mod. Man, the mod was something else. I mean, mainly because it wasn't just DayZ, right? There was all kinds of mods for Arma 2, so I think that's what made it good. All kinds of different stuff going on. We're gonna try to go up and around here. I don't know if we can make it, but we'll try. We'll take the hill. Come on, Nova, let's go. Yeah, I mean, console, PC, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It's all fun, man. It's all gaming. I mean, Bob will tell you PC Master Race, but I don't really care. I started on a console myself. I don't care. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't matter. To me, I was having just as much fun on console as I thought I was on PC, but then I realized how much more I can do on a PC. So, yeah, DayZ modded was a lot of fun. There were several other mods for Arma 2 that were fantastic. So, Crimson, how are you? Good to see you. That's one heck of a grain train, dude. That thing's set up for big fields. Each one of those trailers holds 82,000 liters, Dark. They're ridiculous, man. For a cross-play mod, they're stupid big. But yeah, man, I wish I would have kept in touch with people better. Buckham and Nanners and Seedrum still pops in from time to time. So if they had a fourth, a lot of the times it'd be Seedrum or Duskflame or somebody like that was playing. And Seedrum will still pop in from time to time. Not very often though. Work schedule, life, that kind of stuff, I guess. So. I'm better, so I had a good weekend. I feel a lot better. So yeah, I had a good weekend. It was repair. I don't know if I want to repaint that thing. Paint condition's terrible, but it's a header. What do you expect? Oh, we probably need to wash this bad boy off too, don't we? Hey, get in there. Figure this out in a minute. Arma Life, that was a crazy RP time. I loved watching people play Arma Life. But you just got the Series X? Yeah, I mean, honestly, like, how much money would you have to... And this is a good way to justify it. Yeah, you may not be able to play with all the big, crazy, modded stuff that everybody's playing with in games and stuff, but how much would you have to... God, man, this dry throat is killing me. How much would you have to spend to build a PC better than the Series X versus what you're getting in the Series X? You know what I mean? And I don't know who said that, but I was watching somebody, one of Linus Tech Tips or somebody. I don't remember who it was, but somebody was talking about it. You know, the amount of money you have to spend to get a PC that's better than your gaming console today. You know, gaming consoles today are not an Xbox. They're a PC, and they're a pretty well built one, to be fair. So, I mean, you'd have to spend a chunk of money to get a better computer than what you're going to get with a console. So yeah, I don't blame you. I don't blame you at all. I don't blame anybody, for that matter, for not spending the money on a PC right now. Parts are stupid. Yeah, parts are stupid expensive. We almost made it, didn't we? We almost got it in there without hitting anything. We just back straight up here, yeah? There we go. Sweet. All washed off and cleaned off and fixed and everything else. How's this? It's okay. Oh no, don't start it. I don't want it. I don't want it. We got a... Oh, Bob over here dumping stuff? Oh no, you're fixing it up. Look at him. Let's see what we have and what price the stuff is right now. $9.19 for oats. That is not great, I don't think. We are in, like, May or something. Yeah, we're in May. May's not a good month. We're on the downhill. December's what we want. We got canola. November's what we want. We got soybeans. Next month is where we want soybeans, so tomorrow. We do have 300,000 liters of straw, but it sells best in December. And that's a pretty big price. $30 a thousand when you're talking about something that never breaks 100 is a pretty big deal. So we're going to wait on that too. What do we got down here? We got some solid fertilizer. We're not selling that though. We have no silage. I know what we about to do then. Y'all know what we about to do. Y'all just don't want to admit it, but it's about to happen. It is about to happen. We're about to go mow some grass. Mow some grass. Oh, I'll let you repair the train. Sorry, Bob. My bad. The message disappeared before I got done what I was working on. Oh, is it that bad? Oh no, it's not bad. It's not bad. Okay. Yeah, we're in good shape here. Wait, is the grain still in it? Does it empty the grain if you repair something? You already emptied the grain, hadn't you? I hope so, because we repaired, so. I mean, this is going to add up and be about $100, so. Yeah, that's definitely $100. All right, I think I got them all but the last one there, Bob. I'll pull forward a bit. 1, 2, 3. Last 3, maybe. All right, hold it there. See how many we get. Yeah, I got the bed, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How many trailers is it? Got the bed, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, we got them all. We're good. Woo! We good. Hey, let me through here. Trying to climb through. What's up, T. Miller? How's it going? Good to see you, bud. I'm doing well. Doing well. Hope everything's going well with you. Hope those late night for U.S. hours streams are going good. Daytime for you, though, if I remember right. Hope everything's going well for you. Doing good. Good to hear. Good to hear. Oh, easy. Yeah, I mean, it wouldn't be worth it. I got sidetracked on my Xbox conversation video. It doesn't. Somebody's flushing some bits down the toilet. Crimson, thank you for the 3 bits. Ah, you got me. Dang, Indy did that to me too. Dang, you got me. Thank you for the bits. I appreciate you. Much appreciated. You got me. Trying to get the hang of the Terraform mod. I have not even looked at it. Is that the one where you do all the you have all the construction equipment and stuff? Is that one? Is that mod? Because that's a pretty crazy setup. Who was it? I clicked on somebody that was playing that earlier. I don't remember who it was. Bob, I'm gonna stay away from you because I don't even want to deal with those things tonight. We're gonna be on all flat ground here, so. Who was it? Somebody, I clicked on somebody's channel and they were playing it. I don't remember who it was. I don't know if it was on YouTube. I think it was on YouTube. It's kind of a big YouTuber. But that's what he plays apparently. Like that's what he's working on. So he had a big front end loader out there working on stuff. FS Miner. That's exactly who it was. T Miller. It was FS Miner. Yep. That's what he does apparently. So, but it was super cool though. Man, I was like, this is a lot. Like, take the learning curve from Farm Sim and then throw that in there. Like, that's a lot. There's a lot going on for that. Oh, he makes a lot of it. Okay. I don't know why I wouldn't assume that. I mean, I hate assuming anything because I said earlier, I'm usually wrong, so I hate assuming anything, but I mean, a lot of the Farm Sim guys and streamers are mods. I mean, are modders. So it totally makes sense. It totally makes sense. I mean, you guys have what's the name of the group, T Miller? Crimson Flushing 27 bits. Thank you. You got the 30 put in, and then SGA. Yeah, there you go. SGA. You got the 30 put in there, and then you come behind with the 27.
Follower.
Who was that? Where's that at? Slick 784. Thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. Welcome. The tip cup looked empty. It's a bit on the lean side tonight. That's okay though. The Sim Game Alliance. There you go. I've got it bookmarked. It's on one of my bookmark tabs, but my window's shrunk in, so it's on the end somewhere. Is it Dashnet? Is it Dashnet? Is that right, Dave? Dashnet and crew, yeah. But yeah, I mean, a lot of big Farm Sim creators are modders, and I just never put two and two together. Honestly, I don't know why when I saw FS Miner's stream, I didn't go, oh, well, he probably had a hand in some of this. So, am I still playing the Planet Crafter? Yes, tomorrow. Tomorrow. Great demand at selling point bales. What would that be? Be back later. You got this. All right, Bob. See you, dude. I'm probably gonna be gone by the time you get back. So, I don't know if I'll finish this whole field. D-Snod cheering 20 bits. Thank you, man, for the 20 clover leaves. Heck yeah. Yeah, we'll be back on Planet Crafter tomorrow, I think. Also in the morning on YouTube, Among Trees, episode 4, comes out. And I know it's an old game. I get it. I didn't realize how old it was when I started making content for it, but I enjoy it. So, whatever. If you don't like it, don't care. Yeah, Planet Crafter is really fun. Oddly enough, I was actually trying to watch Raptor play to see where it's going, so that I kind of have an idea, but I couldn't even follow that. So it's gonna be fun trying to figure this out. It's gonna be interesting for me. But yeah, Planet Crafter's a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to that for sure. Looking forward to that one. Isn't that the point? It's fun to play. Yeah, but I mean, I try to pick stuff that is somewhat up to date for analytic reasons, because this is what I do. So business decisions, you know. But also, I'm not going to play something just because it's new. If I don't think I'm going to enjoy it, I don't play it or only play it once. If I really enjoy it, I'll play it until I get tired of playing it or we get done with it. So, well, it's like Northern Lights, right? Not an extremely popular game for my channel at all, but I've still got some more work to do there too. But just because Planet Crafter is such a great game and we played the demo, we've been waiting on it, and we're trying to catch the analytics, right? You gotta make those smart business decisions. I'm probably gonna stick to it for a little while here, so we're gonna do Medieval, Planet Crafter, and then I'm still gonna throw some Elden Ring in on Thursday though. But Thursday's still gonna be Elden Ring. And then Farm Sim Friday, of course. So, yeah, dude, Planet Crafter is one of those that it seems like you can, since it's modular building, you can build a couple of different ways, which is really cool. So, it's really cool.
That's a new follower.
It's really cool. Got stuck in it. Can't find the real metal for the heater. If you find one of the ships, you can break down the heater. I think you get it there. Space Ranger, thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. Much appreciated. Rare metal. Oh, okay. Do you not get it when you break down the other heaters, though? Maybe you do, maybe you don't. I don't know. I don't know. I don't remember. I think the last time I broke down a heater was actually in the demo. It wasn't even our stream the other day. You know what? This is probably gonna be full. We're gonna try to go straight down and then straight back. I'll just run it that way. Seems easy enough. The super alloy, is that it? Maybe that's it. You didn't know if you should do that? So if you find one of the heaters in the ships, you can break them down for materials. I don't know if they're actually on, are they? Man. Are there enemies to fight? As far as I'm aware, no. Crimson, it's all about the earthenization. What did I say the other day? Earthified? Gotta make it earthified, I think. Iridium. Iridium is the redstone, right? So you can find that in caves and such, I do believe. Yeah, there's no, you're literally, think about sending one person to Mars and then going, here, make this Earth. That's pretty much what it is. Yeah, that's pretty much what it is. It's a lot of fun. It is a lot of fun. But yeah, there's nothing to fight as far as I know. I haven't seen anybody fight anything yet, so. But it's a lot of fun. It is just a lot of fun. When you empty a cave, you can set up a core extractor to get more. See, I haven't made it that far yet. I don't have core extractors yet. I've got the drills, but that's it. And we're not even collecting anything from the drills yet. We got to get the actual mineral drills or whatever they're called. So we're just about to that point. We're gonna be hitting the next level, I think. So lots of brain pain for me trying to figure stuff out. Is this in a flat sand plain? Didn't find. Oh yeah, yeah. There's lots there, man. Caves, all kinds of stuff. Yeah, I mean you'll find it, and you'll find it in some of the ships and stuff too when you run up on the ships. It's there. And iridium for me was pretty hard to find too until I ran up on a cave. So. 3 of the 5 you request don't keep Miller are my fault. I mean, it happens. It happens. Hey, at least you're getting them though, right? You don't have to buy them, so that's always good. Up an MP chit chat over here. Hang on. A loan has been applied to your farm account. Is it 200,000, J-Rock? If it's 200,000, that loan's been there since day one. I've said it a few times. I didn't know if you heard me or not. Yeah, we all started with 200,000 in debt. So we started just like you would start playing a fresh start or whatever. You started with some money, but in debt. So we just started with a bit more money than normal. I should have made that a lot more clear, I guess. Tia noticed it first. She was like, "What? We got a loan?" I was like, "Yep, sure do." Probably should have told you, but hey. Yeah, that's probably my bad, J-Rock. It's been there since day one, though. Which is why we were 500K in debt. It looks worse. It looked worse than it actually was. We were only 300K in debt because we had that 500 to start with. So, I mean, the 200 to start with. Yeah. Again, it's kind of one of those things I overlooked because I didn't realize it was there until after we started. So I was like, yep, oh, by the way, you know. Because like I'd already thrown it up. People had already started getting on their farms. I was like, oh, crap, we still have a loan. So, but I think I went back and put it in I think I put it in the info. If I didn't, I swear I was just typing it out. Maybe I didn't put it in the info. I don't know. You never take loans? I try not to. Only if it's like I'm 20, 30, 50 grand short of buying a big piece of equipment that I need, something like that. I try not to. Yeah, my bad, J-Rock. If I didn't go back and put that in and point that out, my apologies. Because man, my ears are really stopped up. It feels like I'm 1,000 miles. It feels like I'm 1,000 miles away from a microphone. It's so weird. Maybe I'm just talking in the wrong. Hang on. Maybe I'm talking in the wrong direction. If I turn it like that, yeah, this thing is pretty directional. Even though you can hear me like not as good. So, like this. Maybe it's because I don't have it turned up. It's a pretty directional microphone, I guess. So I was like, what? Yeah. That's my bad, dude. I swear I thought I put it in the info section. But now you know, and now you know where your money's going, so at least we figured it out, right? Nobody's jumping on your farm and trolling or anything like that. So that's what I was more afraid of that was going on. So I'm glad we know, though. I'm glad we figured it out. I wish you would have known sooner so that you weren't paying the interest all this time. But I'm glad we figured out that nobody was trolling you or anything weird was going on with the server. So that's a plus. That's on the plus side. Oh, real quick for anybody that may be new, if you want to go check out all of the Farm Sim streams since around mid-December, I have moved pretty much all of my Deuces VODs, or all the VODs over to Deuces VODs YouTube channel. Exclamation point Linktree, you can find it there, or just exclamation point VODs in chat, and you can go straight to that channel. Linktree will take you to all of my links, though. Find everything in one spot. Exclamation point VODs will take you straight to the VODs channel, so you can go catch up on stuff that's been deleted off of Twitch. That is still available on the Deuces VODs channel. There's not a lot of subscribers there. All I do is port VODs over to it. That's it. I have a main YouTube channel that I stream different games on. We play survivals. We play other simulators. Medieval's Dynasty is my big game. That's what a lot of people like watching. So I play that on Mondays, and then we do farming on Fridays. So we do Farm Sim Friday about the time that DJ Goham is streaming as well. So if you like watching DJ, then I guess you'll be there watching him instead of me. I need to stream at a different time. I like DJ though. But yeah, just throwing that out there for everybody that may be new. You may be lurking. You may be going, I wonder if I can go back and watch some of his old stuff. You can find it all on the Deuces VODs channel. They're ported over, and most of them are timestamped. All of them are timestamped past the start screen. So all the No Man's Land will be timestamped out to what the activity is in the video at the top. And they're going to be coming out starting this week, Thursday through Sunday, every week. So Monday through Thursday, I stream at night on Twitch. Thursday through Sunday is when these will release on Deuces VODs, because I have to wait 24 hours anyway. So I'm going to put it on Thursdays, Thursday to Sunday. So there you go. There's all the information I have. I also have a Pixel Deuce Plays YouTube channel as well, where I play stuff like Harvest Moon type, Stardew Valley-esque type games. If you're interested in that. I upload every Sunday at noon, or 9 a.m. Every Sunday at 9 a.m. I have a lot of channels. For some reason. I don't know why I wanted to do this to myself, but I have a lot of channels. So. I know there have been plenty of contractors. Yeah, that's the reason I'm glad it wasn't anything like crazy. You know what I mean? I'm glad it's just something simple. So, while it's cost you some money and it cost me some embarrassment for not making sure everybody was aware, I'm glad it was nothing that was actually going wrong or anything. So you missed the Minecraft playthroughs? Dark, you're not there. Gabriel said that today, man. He was like, you need to do another hardcore Minecraft. I've been thinking about it too. I don't think I'm gonna do hardcore though. I think I'm gonna do another Skyblock. Because I'm done with Olive Jorah. This past Sunday was it. I gotta figure out something I can play for next week. So I mean, Skyblock Sunday on the Pixel Deuce Plays channel. I think that would work. Skyblock Sunday, huh? Yeah, and if you haven't noticed, if you're new, I play a lot of different type of games too. So I play a lot of different stuff. I'm not good at any of it, but I play a lot of different stuff. When I'm not streaming and I'm not making content and I'm just sitting here kind of brain dead and listening to a YouTube video or a podcast, I play Trials Rising. So there you go. Just throw that in your hat. And I did break the 250 mark, so I am under 250 globally on the global leaderboards for Trials Rising. I didn't think I was going to make it under 300, but I made it under 250. Doesn't seem like a big deal to you. I don't care. You're not the one playing it. I am. Dark's seen me play Trials. It's a very hard game. A very hard game. $241 or something on global leaderboards. I'm pretty proud of that, man. That's a pretty big accomplishment, honestly. If you knew how many people played that game. Yeah, I ended it because I had so many other things going on, but I'm starting to space it out a little bit, so I can do my day streams, my night streams, and then either in the morning a couple of days a week, because I'm only recording one video for my channel and then one for Pixel Deuce Plays. In the afternoons, I'm sitting down and porting my videos over to Twitch, which getting them all the back videos over was the hard part. Now I'm just, you know, tomorrow when I get home from picking the kid up from school, I'll sit down and I'll port this one over to YouTube. I'll section it out or whatever. It'll probably take me about an hour, and then I'll be done with it. So, and then Wednesday, I'll do the same thing. It'll be set up for Friday to come out. So, and then in the mornings or in the afternoons before I get done with that, I stream a little bit. I mean, I don't stream. I record a little bit of whatever game is coming out the next week. So, I've finally got some timing stuff going on, but I absolutely cannot keep all of this going and do multiple video uploads on my main channel a day. Should I? Probably. I should probably drop everything else and just work on that. Port these straight over. Don't do any timestamps. Throw the description in. Let it fly. No thumbnails or anything. Just let it go. So it's there. But I'm trying to put a little bit of work into the other two channels. Keep my streams going and an extra video on my main channel. And night streams, of course, Monday through Thursday here. So, it's a lot, but hey, man, there are people that work 70, 80, 100 hours a week, you know, so I'm not going to complain. I'm not going to complain. No reason to complain. I got a great community behind me, so Trials is very hard, especially to be competitive in it. Yeah, it is extremely difficult to be competitive. Yeah, I never thought I would break 300, but when I broke 300, I was like, oh man, I can get another 0.25 seconds or something on this track. So I'm gonna try it. And I start playing it, then I'd break it by like 0.5. You know, it's like, oh cool, all right. Well, now I got the diamond medal on this track. I'm going to go for the diamond medal on that track. And it kind of kept snowballing. And then I did some of the ninja tracks, bettered my time in some of those, and completed one that I'd never beat the other day or a couple weeks ago. So that was kind of cool. Those helped a lot. The skill games is what kills me, man. I hate those stupid skill games. The skill games and black belt ninja. I've yet to make it to the first checkpoint on black belt. One of these days, Alice. One of these days. I'll get there. I'll get there. I want to get at least 100K in here. And I know it's coming up on midnight, and I'm usually done by now. So, or done by midnight anyway. But I gotta get at least 100K in here. We got 2 more trips. 2 more trips. How come it's not showing any in storage? What's going on here? Oh, because we don't have any of that in storage. It's going into here. How much we have? Oh, we got 205 worth of grass in here. Really? How did we get 200? Have I made 4 trips already? That's not right. Something's not right there. Yeah, something's not right there. We haven't made 4 trips already, have we? Surely not. You haven't seen the black belt? Yeah. So the ninja tracks, there's, I think it starts with like one that's kind of an extreme, but it's still a ninja, they say. I mean, it's kind of like a hard extreme track. The first 3 you can do with the bicycle. That's the best one to use for the first 3. After that, there's only one bike you can choose, and it's the motorcycle. So, it really is a great level by level, going up a little bit in difficulty every time after the extreme tracks. So I like the way they did it. I hate that they count toward the global leaderboard because not everybody can do ninjas, not everybody's good at ninjas. So, but at the same time, it forced me to learn to do ninjas, and I think that's pretty awesome. So, if you're trying to be better at a game, what better way than the game going, if you're worried about your leaderboard, which that's what that game's about, then this is what you got to do. So they kind of force you to do it, which is kind of neat. Odd thing though, I clicked on a link from Ubisoft the other day that was in their bio, and it was Ubisoft Red Links, and it no longer exists on Twitter. So I don't know if we're gonna ever get another Trials game. I have no idea. If it does exist, it just didn't let me click on the link then. But I don't think it does. I don't think we're ever getting another Trials game, sadly. If we are, then it'd be about time the end of this year or the first of next year to get another one. I think that one came out in 2019, so. And those usually are 3 to 4 years apart. Yeah, so we got 205,000 in grass in there. I didn't realize we had that much in there. And I don't think I'm gonna finish this field. I just don't. I need to get back sleeping regular. The worst thing to do when you're sick is sit around and wallow all day and complain about it. And the other worst thing to do is not sleep. I've got to get back on some kind of schedule. Since I got all my videos ported over, I'm caught up. I'm not spending 2-3 hours at night doing that now. It's actually quite nice. When I get done tonight, I may hit export and then go to bed. I may hit export and go to bed. That way it's already over there. Might be my nightly ritual when I get done streaming here on Twitch. Just hit export and finish closing down everything and checking emails again. That kind of, speaking of checking emails again, I got to do this real quick. I'm trying to keep. Trying to keep up with what's going on my Facebook page here. Looks like nothing at the moment. Still unfollowing people though. Lord. One of these days we'll get rid of all, I think. There we go. Yeah, I hate fighting with hackers, man. It's terrible. Terrible. It's a terrible thing. And yeah, I'm just kind of jumping around now because it doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter. Yeah, I don't know. So I don't know how to do this to make it equal for everybody, but I think as far as this setup goes, drawing names and then drawing the farm for the name is probably the best way to go about it. Doing any kind of competition map, we would definitely just have a different server set up, and then I think for our next map though, we're not going to do auctions or anything. It'll literally just be, these are the base farms. You pick one, you go, but you can only buy land that's connected to that land. So, like if you have field 26 on No Man's, you can only buy whatever's above it, below it, and around it, and then you can expand from there if you want. But you can only start buying land that's connected to other land you own. You can never jump from one side of the map to the other and buy a piece of land. Auction animal spots. I thought about that too. The next server, it may just be everybody gets one. I mean, that might be the only way to do it. And we really should have done it here. I just didn't realize the limit was 10, so. I didn't realize it was that low. It's my fault again for not paying attention. Yeah, it's my fault again for not paying attention. There's things I could have done differently, for sure. Yeah, see, J-Rock, I honestly thought they had without ever reading it anywhere. I was hoping they did and kind of assumed they did, so I didn't think much of it. But we were not so lucky. We were not so lucky. Yeah, it was wishful thinking for sure. I was kind of hoping the same. Those clamps are tight on me. Oh, they don't have to be that tight. Trying to pick up as much of that as I can there. Shoot through the trees. Grab some of this grass. Yeah, there's definitely plenty to do. And like I said, anybody that wants to jump on and play, you're more than welcome to jump on my farm. There's always people in Discord. You can chat with them, jump on their farm, help them out, whatever you want to do. There's usually stuff to do on here because I'm not on here all the time. So feel free to jump on, grab some equipment, and go to town. We don't have everything yet. We're still working on getting some other stuff. So if it's not here, just skip it and come back to it later. Had a little extra in the tank there, huh? All right, I think I'm going to call it a night, folks. And I would raid. I don't know if T Miller's streaming. He was in here earlier. Go hang out with T Miller, if nothing else. If nobody else is on that you want to watch, and you don't know who T Miller is. T Miller's got a great stream, great content. Barry may be on. You go hang out with A Barry J. I recommend looking for those names. If you don't know who those people are, just go click the farming simulator below the channel. The game I'm playing, it'll take you to the whole list, and you can dig down through there. Lots of good people playing, lots of good streamers making content. So go hang out with them. How much grass is it? That is 250,000, Bob. 254,000. 256,000. 256,000 liters. There's still more, that's for sure. It's all over the place, but I ain't messing with it. So. Tired, I can't type. Yeah, you know you bad off when you can't type for sure. Yep, no problem, Bob. Bob, I appreciate the help tonight. We'll get this stuff replanted at some point, maybe tomorrow night, whatever. No rush. We got our loan paid off, man, so no nightly payments coming out. That's good. 3 times a day we were getting charged money, so that was tough. But I'm going to take off. I appreciate you guys, and I will see y'all next time, I reckon. Tomorrow night, tomorrow day, if you want to come hang out with me on YouTube, you can. YouTube.com/DoSomeS. Come hang out with me there. I'll see y'all then, or back here tomorrow night on the farm. Either one's okay with me. Have a great morning, afternoon, night, wherever you are, folks. Why is that not working? There we go. Wherever you are. Later, everybody.